Hello and welcome back to my Arsenal career mode. We have two emails here where we left off in the last episode. Arsenal will be out of action for about 2 weeks after he suffered a damaged shoulder in training on Monday. Seem to always get a training injury on Monday, but anyways, they might fix that for the next Football Manager, let's hope. And Jack Wilshere is failing to show the kind of form he is capable of producing according to the media after Bournemouth drew 2-2 against Hull. So if Jack Wilshere isn't performing good, I might have to sell him next season, but we'll see. His form might improve in the next few months. This is the team I'm putting out for our next game, which is against Crystal Palace, who are in 16th place. And since our form in the last episode wasn't very good, I'm putting out my strongest team possible. The only changes I made was I took off Ozil for Cazorla because he was injured and he will be out for 2 weeks. So Cazorla will be playing these matches in the next 2 to 3 weeks maybe, until he gets his energy back up. Ozil, that is. But let's get straight into this match, and fingers crossed that we get a good result. We should be beating Crystal Palace here. We have a free kick though. Sanchez to take it, but that's gone wide. We have a free kick. Crystal Palace got a yellow card there. I don't know which player. Nothing happened from the free kick. Menendez saves it. Nearly half time. Not much is happening so far. And Mustafi got a red card. Okay, so we're going to have to go to a 3 at the back formation. So we'll just move Mustafi there out of the way. Or just maybe there. Put Koscielny in. Put Bellerin in as well, along with Gibbs. That's not going to work, is that? It's not. Actually, we'll just go back to the normal formation. Screw it. We'll just put Mustafi back down there. So we're going to be missing our right centre back in Mustafi, so there is a big gap there. So Koscielny and Bellerin is going to have a big job there to defend their duties, plus that right centre back gap that's missing because of Mustafi's red card. It's going to be tough. I'm worried now that we might lose this game, but if we play it good, Sanchez got injured. Well, we're building on Iwobi, so Iwobi can do something. We know what good player he is. We know what he's capable of. Hopefully Sanchez is now for too long. Lacazette had a chance there, but that's gone wide. It said they're great football by Arsenal, so there could be a goal for us now, soon. Let's make a substitute. Lacazette is getting tired. We've been on Giroud. He might do something for us. And we'll bring on René Adelaide instead of Cazorla. René Adelaide isn't the player you want to be putting on in this sort of a game. But since Ozil is injured, we need to sort of get a forward, and he was the only forward I had in that position. But anyways, it's full time and it's a scoreless draw. And we share the points, and that probably means we could drop down to 4th place because we're equal with points with Tottenham. But hopefully they lost their game, but I don't think they did. Okay, this is the table. It seems like Tottenham did lose their game. Yeah, so we're just 1 point above Tottenham and 8 points between Chelsea, which is not bad, but Man U is running away with the lead. If we can keep our games going with a few wins and Chelsea start to slow down their wins and start losing and drawing a few games, we could possibly finish this season second. But with the way we're playing now, I don't see us finishing second, maybe third or fourth. Sanchez will be out of action for about a week after he suffered a dead leg in Arsenal's 0-0 draw against Crystal Palace in the Premier League on Saturday. A week isn't that bad. He's going to miss our next game, which is in the Champions League against Sevilla, and Arsenal struggled to avoid upset. Fans of Arsenal were left bored to tears after today's match as they only managed to grind out a tenuous 0-0 draw. Yeah. When you start winning games, our fans would want me to get fired. This is the team I'm putting out for the Sevilla game. The only changes I made was Cech comes on instead of Donnarumma. Coughlin comes on instead of Xhaka because there's a red card in the Champions League. And Lucas comes on instead of Sanchez because he's injured. And I will be on the bench. Let's just get into the game. And I was thinking maybe it's the formation I'm using. Maybe I need to change up the formation. Maybe that's why I'm losing games and drawing games. But since I said that, Lacazette scores and he puts us 1-0 up. Obviously it's 3-2 in aggregate. We're actually playing relatively good in this game. But I might change up the formation maybe for the next season. I'm not sure. Or maybe it's just like a little roller coaster, as I did say in the last episode, that we're just losing and winning games, you know. Like Arsenal would relatively do in real life, really. But Lucas scored at the 14th minute, 10 minutes after Lacazette scored at the 4th minute. And it's 3-2 on aggregate. We have 2 away goals. So far, I think we're going through. And Cazorla with the shot there, but that's gone over the bar. It's a goal kick for Sevilla. And we have another injury. My God. And who will we put on? I was leaving Campbell for the replacement of Chamberlain at right winner. But I'm thinking we're going to have to take Ramsey off for Campbell. And he kind of played it, but Chamberlain's okay there. Okay, that'll do. It's not the best, but it's going to have to do for this game. And hopefully Ramsey is now full on. Just maybe a week like Sanchez, but we're going in at half time 2-0 up. I'm happy with that. At least we're winning this game. We have a corner. And it's wasted. Because Shelny has it. He shoots, but Rico saves it. And we score again. Who was it this time? Lucas. And we're 3-0 up. And in the first leg, it was like, oh no, we're getting knocked out of the round of 16. But actually, with the way we're playing now, we're going through to the quarterfinals. We're 3-0 up. That's 3 away goals. I think that's 4-3 now on aggregate. Yes, it is. And we beat Sevilla 3-0. And that means we're going through to the quarterfinal. I hope we're not getting a tough team now. Aaron Ramsey will be out of action for about 10 days. Okay, and Arsenal overcame Sevilla with a solid 3-0 win, also sealing a handy aggregate win in the tie. And I can confirm that we are through to the quarterfinals of the Champions League. So, happy about that. I thought we were getting knocked out after that first leg we had, but we did a good comeback in this second leg against Sevilla. So fingers crossed now that we don't get a hard team in this quarterfinal, but I just have a feeling we are. We have some good news. Sanchez has returned to full training following his thigh injury, but he's probably not going to be fit enough for our next game, but we'll see. Our next game is in the coming days, so hopefully he is fit enough, but if he isn't, that's no harm, because he definitely will be fit for the game after that. We get 2 good pieces of mail back today. Ozil has returned to full training, so has Walcott returned to full training, but they're not going to be ready for this match because of their energy or fitness bar, whatever you want to call it. But hopefully they will be ready for the game after that. But these 2 games, they're not big games, but they're not small games. It's sort of mid-table teams. So we need to do sort of like a squad rotation team, a mixture of first team players and then a mixture of sort of substitute players. So hopefully we can win these next 2 matches and secure 6 points. If not, I don't know, but we're going to drop down to 4th place if we don't secure 6 points out of these 2 games. This is the team I'm putting out for this West Ham game. Sanchez and Ozil and Walcott are back. Not fully fit, but fit enough. Well, Sanchez is fully fit, so this is the team I'm putting out for this West Ham game. Gabriel is the one that replaces Mustafi because he has a red card. Coughlin comes on instead of Ramsey because he only has 1 bar of energy. And Sanchez comes on for this game as well. And we have Ozil and Walcott on the bench just so that they can come on in this game. And I want to save them for the next game as well because you only have 4 bars of energy left. So yeah, we'll save them for the next game. But let's see, can we get a win against West Ham? We are away, so it is going to be tough. We'll see what we can get in this game. We were on the attack there, but it's gone wide. We have a corner. And we score. Sanchez puts us 1-0 up at the 9th minute. Comes back from injury and he scores a goal. If Arsenal sell Sanchez in real life, we're going to miss him. He is one of our best players in the team. And I heard that he went to France again a few days ago. So there's something going on there between France and Sanchez. He must be looking to go to PSG maybe, but I don't know. We go West. Sorry about that. West Ham score a goal. I don't know how you pronounce that name, but he scored at the 14th minute to level the game up. Koscielny is through. Adrian saves that. That's not good. Still have plenty of time though. West Ham on the attack. Cech saves that. I didn't play Donnarumma in this game because anytime I did play him in the last episode, he let in a few goals. And then I played Petr Cech in the last game and we got a 3-0 win. So I think Petr Cech is the keeper we should be playing for these next few matches. That's what I think anyways. Maybe it's time to make a substitute. And we go 2-1 down. Talking about Cech, he lets in his second goal. He only let in 2 goals in this episode, so I can't really give off to him. Who's not having a good game? Most of the players are having a good game. I bring on Walcott and Ozil, and just in case of an injury, which we probably will get, I'll leave one substitute there just in case. But we're bringing on some big players here, so they should be able, to kind of get a goal back for us, because the referee blows for full time and we lose against West Ham 2-1. I don't know now if we have dropped down to 4th place. It's really a fight between me and Tottenham for 3rd place. Tottenham only drew their games. We're still level on points. With the most goal difference of 21, they have only 19. And Chelsea and Man U are just running away with their lead, really. Well, Man U are top. They're running away with the title. And Man U have a game in hand, and there's only 8 games or 6 games left. So there is still a possibility that we can win the title, but I don't think we are, because Man U are not making any signs of slowing down and start drawing or losing games, and Chelsea aren't either. So I think it's a fight for 3rd place between me and Tottenham, and hopefully I'm victorious after the end of the season and get into the Champions League in 3rd place, automatic promotion into the Champions League. So yeah, I'm going to try and beat Tottenham to this 3rd place position. Okay, this is an odd one. Giroud requests a change of position. So Giroud has requested that he be allowed to retain as central attacking midfielder, also known as a forward, what I call it, or a cam on FIFA. He feels that being able to play in this position would be prolonged in his career. So I don't know, we might change up the formation and maybe we can get Giroud in there as well, but we'll see. We have confirmation who we are playing in the quarter-final of the Champions League, and sadly it's Real Madrid. I knew we were going to get a hard game, but if we get our form back, we could possibly beat Real Madrid, because we saw what we could do when our form was at the highest peak. But the first leg will be played on the 12th of April 2017 with Real Madrid at home, so we could probably sneak in a few away goals there, but yeah, we're going to have to wait until the 12th of April to see what happens there. Okay, so we changed the formation. We're going to try this one. It's the, what do you want it's called? It's the 3-2-2-1-2. I did change it from here, and it was the 3-5-2 or something, but I just changed it up to suit my search of formation. But yeah, this is the type of formation we are going to be playing. We have Cech in goal, Koscielny, Gabriel and Mustafi in defence, Gibbs and Bellerin at the wing backs, Cazorla, Xhaka and Ozil in the mid, and Lacazette and Sanchez up at striker. We'll probably put Sanchez over on the left because he does play left footer as well. So yeah, we're going to try this formation in this next match against Southampton, I believe it is. Yeah, Southampton. We are away, so we'll see what this formation can give us. And we score at the 2nd minute. We might be playing this formation from now on. And off the post, that's his 5th goal. And we're 1-0 up. Ozil scored at the 3rd minute. Petr Cech saves it. The only downfall of this formation is that we have only 3 defenders in the back. But the upside is that we have more players going up, attacking. So, yeah, we'll see what this formation can do for us. Will it be able to make us win more games than we are now? And we might use it in the Real Madrid game, so we'll see. I have my 4-3-3 formation saved under the name of 4-3-3, so yeah. And I might also save this formation, but try different sort of formations in this sort of formation, if you know what I mean. But we concede a goal at the 27th minute. So that was the downfall of the formation with only three defenders. And Sanchez puts that over for a free kick. Bellerin has a shot, but that's gone wide. That's why he's a defender. But he is a wing back, so he is coming up supporting us as well. And there we go. Lacazette scores the 2nd goal of the game. Well, for us, it's the 3rd goal in the game overall. He scores that at the 47th minute. It's a yellow card. We get a free kick. It was a yellow card to Southampton. Southampton are dominating the possession by 10%. So, yeah. Foster saves our shot. We'll make a few substitutes. Freshen up the team a bit. Let's see. We'll bring on Coquelin instead of Cazorla. And what else? Maybe Iwobi or Chamberlain, maybe. We'll put Chamberlain on instead of Bellerin. Well, he's not suitable. He's not suited there. Okay, that sort of suits it a bit. I will bring on Iwobi as well. We'll leave that like that. Can we put them down a bit? We can. Okay. There's a big gap in the midfield line, but we have more support and defence, and we have more attack. Now that is a funny formation, I have to say, but we'll try it in this match for the last few minutes. It might get us another goal to maybe secure our lead. We have more defence power, and we have more attack power as well, so we'll see what it brings us, but it brings us nothing. We get our 2nd draw of the game. Well, so far. When we get the money reset for the next season, I am going to have to make so many signings to improve our team for next season, and there's the goal. That, yeah, I knew that was coming. I knew we were going to lose this game. For flip's sake, I hate losing games, and we lose against Southampton 3-2. It's a flipping roller coaster. We go up, that's winning matches, but then we go down mostly because we always lose more matches than winning matches. That's what it feels like. But I'm pretty sure that you don't want to hear me complaining about always losing games, but it's probably frustrating for you as well, watching it, but yeah. We'll check the table very quickly and see what the final standings is like. Okay, so some Tottenham or Spurs are playing sort of the same sort of game like us. Bit of a roller coaster, winning and losing. In this case, they lost their game, and I just saw that we've won 15, so is Tottenham. We drew 6, so is Tottenham. We lost 10, so is Tottenham. So they're just sort of repeating us, really. We have the same amount of points, but I have more goal difference. So yeah, it's a fight for 3rd place. But that is going to be the end of this episode. I'm going to see what formation Arsenal did use with the 3 at the back formation. And I might use that in the next episode, because the next episode is quite big. And when I say big, you might know what I mean by that. But yeah, that is the end of this episode. Thank you very much for watching. If you liked it, please give me a like. And don't forget to subscribe to never miss a video. And hopefully in the upcoming episodes, we don't lose any more matches and we start winning more. But yeah, thanks for watching.